Yo, nephew, hand me that bar stool. You know what it is, and for what it's worth. You can catch me on the best corner 21st. Prime time, shine time, always in the game, never ever on the sideline. You know what it is, and for what it's worth. You can catch me on the best corner 21st. Prime time, shine time, always in the game, never ever on the sideline. Fresh and clean.
Welcome to 21st and Prime, presented by Heineken 00.
That is zero alcohol, but it's also 69 calories. You know, Coach, taste is very important.
You got that right.
Coffee. Being able to keep the great taste while at the same time only having 69 calories.
I want to keep my active lifestyle.
Right.
That's what I want to keep. I want to stay lean and mean.
I got to get you that sippy cup holster, you know, for the sidelines, you know, Gillie and Wallo in the house, you know, and so, you know, they could have used the sippy cup, you know, as well on the sideline because, you know, they got a lot of work in. I don't know if you saw coaching them on the sideline.
No, they went to work.
They went to work.
I didn't understand it until I went home and digressed last night and looked at everything. Wallo took my crib, you know, Gillie running routes on my son and hitting that thing in the locker room. And then he clowned a few of my kids. I don't know if I'm going to have to get them back emotionally this week. Yeah.
Joining us, Gillie, Wallo, legend. I mean, that's the only thing that comes to mind. $1 million, I mean, it just
national treasures.
And
$1 million worth of game is responsible for the game of so many people that won't come out and say, I had to call and get game.
Yes.
My son is one of them. Shiloh has called. Yes. Shiloh was calling Gillie. It ain't even know Shiloh was calling Gillie. Getting game.
Because, you know, I'm supposed to keep our business between me and nephew. You know what I mean? Damn,
what did y'all think about the game? Obviously, congratulations, Coach. Excuse me. Congratulations.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Great win.
Appreciate it.
What I appreciate about it, I know watching the tape and what I saw, you have so much more improvement to do, and y'all are winning like that.
Yeah, just like that.
Just like that. Oh, all right. So thank me too.
Yeah,
because I gave him a lot of plays.
And
I had a lot. It was a playbook I brung down here, passed it to him.
And your pregame
it was
speech.
A lot, pregame
was epic.
But mostly my plays is really what got us to the victory.
So let's talk about. So
he was going to dress out too, but you know we called and checked the rules and we couldn't let him. No, he played it.
Yeah, I got 2 years.
He played.
Yeah, I was
he
going to play.
used all his eligibility.
You used all yours up in the Penn.
Yeah, Penn State, but that's another story.
Right.
But I brung a lot of my game here, and that's why we took us to victory. Gave my playbook in the locker room. Here you go. Listen, you run a couple of these. They called them, executed well, and you know we took it to the victory.
And Gillie actually was caught on the sideline calling the play. In the huddle on ESPN, so he really contributed.
Yeah, you know he did a little thing.
Got pictures too. Matter of fact, put the picture up.
You know, I was telling them, you know, double right slant, 47 go, on smash. You know what I mean? So
all that,
they ran it.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Yeah,
that was a good play, actually.
Man, that's some good stuff you came up with.
That scored 2 touchdowns for us.
It did.
You know what I mean? The other week. So
that's what it's about.
Thing, man.
Teamwork make the dream work. You know.
Absolutely.
Together each achieve more.
What was the experience like, though?
I think it was.
We watched the game together, but I'm just, you know, what was it?
The experience for me, man, was seeing the excitement on those kids' faces.
Right.
Man. You know, that was everything for me, and that when I'm in the locker room with them, they just having fun. They enjoying life. They feel comfortable enough to play with me and joke on me, and it just was a whole, you know, a calm before the storm. They was relaxed. They was
being the storm right there. Storm coming or who?
Yeah, me.
You were.
I'm the storm. You know what I've been in locker rooms before. What I love was the brotherhood that was there. I've been to the
prison
big house.
Showers.
No, not that one. Not that one. But I've been to big locker rooms.
Was brotherhood in the showers?
No, it was. That's another story.
That's
But I'm gonna say this. I've been to big locker rooms. And the energy that was in the locker room was unmatched. Everybody dealt with each other. Everybody was talking to each other. It was the music playing. It was like, okay. And it's like for you to be at the, you know, the quote unquote top schools and then come here, only thing is different was the energy for me.
We got to set the stage. We got to show them a clip. Let's put up a clip of the pregame speech. You know, we had to walk through it.
Let's take a listen right now. So check this out.
What y'all got going on now, man? It ain't going on no other places. You feel what I'm saying? So live in the moment. Y'all got these coaches here, they got a plethora of knowledge, with about 600 years of knowledge between it all. Y'all gotta live in the moment, man. Prime brought the spotlight to y'all. He brought the coaches to y'all. Y'all beating teams y'all ain't beating decades. Live in the moment, man. You hear me? Live in the moment while y'all here. Some sophomores and some juniors and some seniors on this team. Y'all never thought y'all was gonna play on ESPN. It's here, baby. So live in the moment while y'all here, man. Listen to these coaches. They not just teaching y'all football. They teaching y'all life lessons, discipline. You feel what I'm saying? How to depend on the person that's next to you, because it's all about team. Together each achieve more. So when y'all get out there, man, live in the moment, man, and do your job. That's it. So all you gotta do is do your job. And know that the person next to you gonna do their job. That's what life is about. That's why me and Wallo is successful in this podcast, because I do my job, he do his job.
When y'all step on the field, every day y'all gotta say, listen, ain't nobody in the universe messing with us today. Not today. Probably tomorrow, probably when the clock stops. But we them boys right now. That's how you gotta come. You gotta leave everything out there. Every day. You can't go out there and be playing. No, we not playing games. I'ma bleed, I'ma die right here today. You gotta die today. Don't worry about tomorrow. Today you gotta die. You gotta be willing to die for this. We talking about doing great stuff. We talking about being remembered after lifestyle. See, us elders in here, we ain't gonna be here that long. We just here to prepare y'all to take over the world. That's all we are. See, y'all the owners of the mall. We just here to prepare and preparate the owners of the mall so y'all can take care of the future. Because listen, you talk about 30 years, all us old people here probably be gone.
When I tell you they brought that heat, they brought that heat. And that's just a snippet. So they set the tone, and I'm sitting up there, you know, God usually give me something to say to the kids before the game. But after that, I'm like, what am I supposed to say?
Yeah.
What am I supposed to say after Gillie and Wallo put it down like that? What am I supposed to say? And I'm going to tell you something that blessed my soul. Because we got so many competitive and competitions and personal bull junk between friends, family members, everybody. After Gillie got finished speaking, he said, man, let me go and let Wallo get down, because this is what he does. It's almost like, I know who I am, I know who he is, this is what he do, you got that lane, do your thing.
And that's what I was telling the players. Know your strength, respect your weakness, know your strength, align with your weakness, know your strength, champion your weakness. Because a lot of times we be so much in competition that we don't understand. We in the game together. Like, we on the same team. Like, if you win, I win. If you shine, I shine. All of us got a part to play, and if we know our part, one thing about me and Gil, we know our part. Like, he already know, don't touch that. When we go into film and record, don't touch that equipment. That's my domain. That's what I like to do. I can fuck with that stuff all day. I can touch that all. Don't touch that. Stay away from that. You go do something else. Right. And he know, but damn, that's a wild thing. You got anything you need? Yeah, I got anything I need. Go somewhere. Like, he know what he got to do, and we don't cross lanes in that department. And I think that's what's good. And I think a lot of times, you know, these guys still young.
But that's unspoken though, because y'all don't even have to say it.
Yeah, we don't have to say it.
But oftentimes people have to say, hey man, you know that, don't touch that. I got that. Because everybody want to shine. Everybody want to
But you're still young. And the reason I had to speak to them from a different place is because it's different from where y'all came up. They got social media. Everybody is based off of everybody to star. Everybody want to be a star in this world.
That's right.
We live in a world where it's not work. I'm not being working. What I'm gonna work for? I just want to be popular on social media. So you gotta that's in their mind every day. They dealing with this shit. So you gotta talk to them on the place and listen, man. Know your strength, respect your weakness. Together each achieve more. That's what team means. I love that. And you gotta push them and just let them know, listen, man, don't get caught up in the hype and lose everything. This shit is about the team. You know what I mean? What is the Tigers gonna do? It ain't about you. Only eyes and I believe. Don't get caught up in that. Because you know how people is, they want the highlights, they worry about. No, the biggest highlight is when the team is in his own dancer. Not just one person, when the team is like hype. You see what I'm saying? And they came together and formed like Voltron yesterday, and they beat some ass.
Guys, I don't think they understand. Our kids never get that. Right. Like, they see you on the gram. Like, these cats know them. Like, they know them. First of all, to go up to a brother that you don't know, you've never met, and want to clown with Gillie and Wallo. Yeah. That means, man, I feel like I already know you. It's a connection.
It's a human connection.
And they never get that.
It's showing you've done a job that you moved the barrier now.
Yeah, you got to move that down.
Which is, Oprah doesn't have that barrier removed. You understand what I'm saying? You know, maybe even a Denzel. You know, there are people, stars that don't have
keep
that.
your mouth off Denzel now.
You know,
keep your mouth off Denzel.
Only,
you go it over.
But only
Keep your mouth off
time to
Denzel.
go talk to Denzel.
No, I'm gonna see him. If I see Denzel, I'm gonna run his car.
Come on, but I'm saying
I'm chasing. I'm
generally.
running him down the street.
But for
That's my man.
somebody, my point being is that it's kudos to y'all because you have pierced the veil to make people see that you are approachable.
Right.
Oh yeah, straight.
But the kids never get this.
Right.
That's my point.
Yes, sir.
So when they seeing this kind of royalty and this hood acclaim, business acclaim, these personalities, podcast phenomenons, they's like, dang, you know, we get to rub elbows and talk junk and get with Gillie and Wallo. Like, that's big for them. Some people take that for granted. That's big for our kids. Our kids never get the opportunity to see success where they can touch it. That's what I mean.
Yeah,
They
feel it.
They're able to touch success.
And even us being in the locker room and they in there, the whole team,
energy.
they dancing off of Pooh Shiesty, and all of us, for us, was a phone call.
Called him up.
Pooh, they going crazy in the
That's
locker
why they
room.
went crazy.
He
You
loved
feel
it.
what I'm saying?
That's
Now
why
they
they-
looking at so a lot of times where we come from, you know, a lot of times your father not in the household. You know, sometimes your mother not in the household. A lot of kids grow up, they only got their grandmothers, their grandparents. They be from 3 generations before, so they not even living in this time as far as thinking. So a lot of kids out here don't be receiving a proper love, man. The proper, you know, they just be looking for somebody to just wrap their arms around.
Yep.
And what was so big about what Wallo told them was, man, when y'all get prime, y'all not just getting a coach. Y'all getting a father.
Yep.
You feel what I'm
But
saying?
he's also getting all of us.
But
He got a big village that,
Yes,
that
he do.
that's picking up on. You know, I saw the thing, the piece you did with the trucks right behind here. Again, those young men. I mean, at Florida State, we didn't get that.
Right. That's
Okay?
right.
We didn't get that there. So you know, so for me, I'm just I was excited to watch because I'm always watching his back. You know, I don't know.
That's how you do it,
That's what I do. You know, ain't nothing he can do about it. That's just what I do.
And that's how I am with
to
Gil.
see- to
I'm
see-
always watching his back.
Yeah, I don't know.
If we wasn't cousins, I would have took that in the wrong way.
Yeah, I would.
I watched his
Because you
back.
did 20 years in
But
jail.
I thought about that the way you said
Right.
his
I
back.
I wasn't like that,
And it
though.
sounded like you
Yeah.
said I'm always watching his
Yeah,
back.
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
just saying.
I
He
ain't
said
watching his
It
watching.
was a little uncomfortable.
He said watching. It sounded like you said wash it.
I'm okay.
Right.
It was a little.
But they was in the locker room. He might have watched Deion back before that.
No,
I never watched
no, ain't no
Oh, all right,
back.
that's
Ain't
cool.
no
then.
back
All right,
watch.
my fault.
Did y'all have washcloths in the pen?
Yeah, I had a washcloth. Yeah.
Did you have
You
to
like this? You know?
Did you ever drop it?
No, I ain't never dropped a
So
washcloth.
you got good
or a
hands.
suit. No.
So you got good hands.
I
That's
took a
what
rope
you
and tied it around my suit. Had a chain. I ain't do that. That's a little dangerous to drop the suit.
said. That's what I mean.
I ain't want to do that.
That's what I was alluding to.
Coach, what did you see yesterday? I know you haven't probably had a chance to review the tape. You're gonna do that this morning. I know
Yeah.
you've seen something, but what did you see?
I've seen a lot that
Defense balled out.
no, well, from the naked eye you could think we really played well, but for our expectation we didn't. We didn't. And the put up, I don't even know what the ending score was. Was it in the 40s?
40 something.
Yeah.
I think so.
And I think we left 14 and 21 points out on the field.
21 in the kicker situation.
We're going to handle that.
I tried to
You keep on Wallo and Gillie going to be kicking it.
I told you I was waiting to suit up. I was ready to suit up and come and kick.
Give the kids some pointers.
Well, when I start going for it, that's the message. I'm sitting. I'd rather go. See, the thing about you go for it, I only have to get one of them.
Right, right.
Okay? If I mess around and get 2 back to back, that's 4 points. So I'm ahead, too.
Right.
So if I go for it to get 1, I'm good. I can miss the next one.
Right.
I'm good. So that's the message.
Right.
And I love my guys, man. I love my whole the kicking crew, but they got to do their jobs. They got to do their jobs, and we can't go into a game contemplate, are we gonna make an extra point?
Right.
Yeah. That
One
don't make
thing that I
sense.
love is this. For us coming down here, we just want to make it popular for people that's friends of the team, friends of the, a D, to come down here.
It's right.
That's what we got. That's what we shown during this whole week. It was shown like, no, go down there and
Yeah, but
support
ain't
him.
nobody
If you
do it
know,
like y'all,
if you know
Ain't
D,
nobody do it like
come down
y'all,
here.
though.
Come down here.
Yeah.
Let the team see you and feel you, because he did a lot of favors in the game in his life.
Yeah.
And I'm talking about, it's more than the favors. It's about coming down here and the kids being able to touch you, feel you, see you, because where we come from in the community, ain't nobody trying to go to no HBCU. I'm gonna
That's
just
right.
be straight up.
That's right.
Especially if they're an athlete, they like, man, I'm going to Duke, I'm going here, I'm going there. You know what I mean? So it's like when you come down here, you see, listen, I done been to some big places. You see, damn, it look good in here. Logos everywhere. I'm talking about it look inspiring, it look encouraging. And it's like, but a lot of people won't know that because the stigma that's on HBCUs. It's like ain't nothing going on down there.
Well, it's funny you say that too, because and what we talk about, Coach, you're gonna have to keep stating this so people hear it and get it. It's about a transformative change that is much bigger than Jackson State. And that's what I keep telling the people here.
HBCU.
I keep saying, well, I said it's not about Deion being here. That is step one. Mm-hmm. But if you can see this success, because we're trying to get 20, 30% of the 4 or 5-star athletes to come to any HBCU.
But what he's doing though right now is he's popularizing and you know how many former Hall of Famers that's on the couch home and they seen the game and they like, damn, they got that spark. They seen Deion on that sideline, they like, oh man.
Forget me. Don't they saw Gillie on TV yesterday?
No, but see, he's a bum. He's a bum athlete.
It's all coach.
He's a bum athlete.
But they saw Gillie.
Man, I'm hating on him right now. But he's a bum athlete. But I'm just saying.
Hold on. First of all, call me Gil Belichick.
All right, well, listen. At the end of the day, at the end of the day, you know how many people is like, damn, you know what? I could do that.
Okay, with the Bill. I got the Gil. I got it.
It's all these former top tier athletes, All-American, I'm talking about top of the line Pro Bowl athletes that could bring resources. They got relationships and resources that when they step on the campus, they could transform it like Deion transformed. Probably not on the level, but still. They still could bring something. So I'm hoping that happen even more. Not just the players come, the coaching come.
Well, no, it's the coaching that we're looking for. In other words, there are tons of, we know this. There are probably 100+ players that are high school coaches or something like that, maybe 50 or something, that are high school coaches that are real, legitimate, quality coaches. And many of the things that happen with our people, we don't get that shot. Mm-hmm. In the league, it's good old boy central.
That's going to change. We got to start out here. We don't have to, but we got to start here. I've talked to several former NFL players, and now they're getting ready to do this. I called Roger Goodell just last week. I told him, can we create a fund so that our coaches can coach? So each HBCU can choose one former player, and the NFL could pay that player, could compensate them, so it won't be on the HBCU's ticket. And those guys go in. They got so much to give. It's so much inside of you right now that you just sitting there with, and you could give to a line, you could give to these players, you could give to everything, even Wallo and Gillie. It results to business, because I want them to come back and sit back and let them know how they did it, how they doing what they doing. Like
they need to know all that.
They need to know the game.
Because these dudes need to know business coming out of here. They need to know, like you say, August 1st, they're going to be able to get paid for their likeness. They need to know that. They need to know that side of
the social, man. Y'all can teach the course, Coach. These should be the chancellors teaching the social media class.
True.
I've never seen.
They work ethic, the hustle, the understanding of timing, the stuff they put out. I'm serious, man. I was in the bed last night, man, and I'm just laughing my butt off because I had no idea they had shot all that stuff. But one thing that they're really good at is creating content,
right?
Creating real content.
And I'm gonna just say documenting the journey, because it's like we just document our journey going through life and just putting it out there and sharing it with people, and it's unscripted. It's not forced. It just, this is what it is. We don't got no editors. We just throw this right on the phone. Boop, boop. And I think it's also education.
Ain't nobody with y'all.
Ain't nobody but just us.
No. Y'all here. Y'all came here to just put it down, man, and all the content. Y'all are doing that. Ain't nobody doing that stuff. Y'all are doing that.
Right.
And it's an education of educating these athletes of be careful what you put out. Because as an athlete, like D say, you got to be endorsable. Because you're a business when you're an athlete. And if you don't understand that you're a business, you're going to be in trouble on the back end.
What we stand on the sidelines talking about it.
Always talking about.
First down, that's sponsored by
sponsors. That's all we talking about, the sponsors. I was loving it. I'm talking about, it was a penalty sponsor. I said, talk to me. Talk to, I love it. I love the sponsors. I love it.
The whole look of it. I'm serious. Like when we came, you guys may not have noticed, but when we came out yesterday, everybody ran out of the locker room. I looked at 3 people and I pointed right back to the locker room. I mean, go get your butt out there, back and get it right. I don't want to see no white shirt.
No, he told the one dude, if I see the white, if I see the white, you're not getting in the game.
You're not playing. Go back in the locker room.
Get it
right. Because it's a look, man.
Your look is the hook.
Jamie, what happens if we showing colors up on our professional uniform?
Fine.
It's a fine. They don't know that. That's $3,000. Your first hit. Your second hit.
Damn.
Yeah.
Man.
If you don't have the color
right
sock,
height on your leg.
all that, your towel too long, all that starts with $3,000. Then it goes up to
How many
$6,000.
fines you got?
I was able to understand who did the fining, and I made that phone call, and we became like that.
Oh, that was good. That's research.
Yeah.
That's
To
business.
stop the nonsense. We're gonna stop this
Because the
nonsense.
business had to go.
That's right, because I got to have my look. I didn't. It always looked like I cheated this thing, but I didn't, because I had the right length of everything. But I've always pushed the envelope.
different, though.
It looked different.
Right.
It looked
Yeah,
different.
yeah,
But I found out
definitely
who did it.
Let's move on a little bit. Let's talk a little football. I mean, pro football. We got some guys from Philly here.
They mad at the Eagles. I'm just letting you know right now.
He keep asking about the
I
Eagles
tried to
all
tell
game.
them.
He was
They
asking.
didn't want to listen to me last
Okay,
year.
well, go ahead.
I told
go ahead.
I told them the quarterback was garbage. He wasn't gonna be there. They didn't want to hear me.
Right.
You said that.
And he's gone now.
He gone.
He's gone now.
He gone. So now we Jalen Hurts. You know, shout out to Jalen. But shout out to Carson because he did his thing while he was with the Eagles. He helped us get our
Yeah,
first
shout out to
Super
Nick
Bowl.
Foles. He did his thing when Carson was there.
Yeah, he did his thing too.
See, I don't have to go through these issues because my team won the Super Bowl.
Right,
so
because
we cool.
whatever team win the Super Bowl, that's what team you like.
I pick a team around the Super Bowl time every year.
Right.
Oh yeah, I deal with winners. I ain't got time to be doing like, yeah, is I'm wrong for that? No.
I agree.
Kansas City was my team last year. I rolled with them when they
I
won.
deal with
And then
winners.
Tampa Bay was my team during the Super Bowl.
Right.
I had my
pick a
jersey.
team
But
around
there was
Super
no
Bowl
chance.
time.
So wait a minute. So there was no chance. But if Kansas City was your team last year, what changed?
What changed is they lost. What you mean?
So
I had both.
after the loss, it's just like you don't
No,
even
he
get on.
he rode with
No, it's
Brady.
before. It's before. No. Right then, I checked the temperature when it's a week before game time.
81, I think 79.
No, I checked the temperature of who gonna win.
Oh, okay.
And I went with Tom. Why would
You
I?
went with
Why
Tom.
would I play games?
You're
You want to
smart.
be going with now? Eagles was my team when they won. I was at the parade. I was there. I'm not.
Right.
Yeah, I was there. I was crying with him and all that.
Peter
But-
Lurie and all you were.
all that, man. I was there, but man,
They got a better shot in basketball.
Yes,
Right
we
now.
do.
They got a shot in
We
basketball.
do because we got Joel Embiid.
No, he balling right now too.
And Ben Simmons is doing this.
Yeah.
Sorry, this just in.
No, that's straight.
No,
No, that's
he'd
right.
be out for a week or two.
No, that's normal. That's just
normal.
vacation.
That's vacation.
It's just vacation. It's
No,
just in-season
what is
vacation.
this about? Russell might be going to New Orleans.
Oh, you talking about Russell Wilson?
Is he going
Yeah,
to New
so-
Orleans?
Okay, yeah, no. Y'all tell us about that.
So Drew retired.
You know that was coming.
Right.
I didn't think he'd lead like that.
I thought he would play one more year.
Thank you, because of the bull junk he put on film, right?
Right.
That's just like putting out a bad album, and
And
you,
then saying I'm out.
I'm out.
I'm retiring.
Do you remember anybody's last game?
Yeah,
Yeah, Kobe's.
yeah, right.
Okay.
That's a good one now.
Right.
You mess with the
He
wrong
scored
folks.
62.
Right.
But he talking
Yeah.
about
In the
No, he just trying to
championship.
set you up. He just trying
In the
to.
championship.
He just trying to set you up. You right.
I'm not saying that.
No, you're right.
I
I'm
remember
just
Mike
saying.
last game too, walking off as a wizard.
Oh, as a what?
As a wizard.
As they won the championship. You're right.
No. I
No,
mean,
you ain't got to win.
they ain't got to win.
Drew played
Oh,
like
now
garbage his last game. That's the point.
Let's be for real. What other than Tom Brady?
Jerome Bettis is the only one.
Who wins?
Only
in
one.
their- Who wins in
Now.
their
Only
40s?
one.
Thank
Who wins
you.
in their 40s?
That's what I'm saying.
The only
so
one.
when you walk off, you walk off. That's my point.
No. It's the way you walk off.
Yeah.
Bus ain't walk off fumbling 3 times.
No, Bus is the only one that I can say.
Jordan ain't walk off hit 3 points.
Michael Strahan walked off. I guess according to what you're saying.
But you only got a handful.
That's what I'm saying.
There's not a lot of people that walked off legendary.
So, and then 4 or 5 years removed, you don't remember that.
Yeah.
You don't
You-
remember.
well-
you don't
well,
remember
well,
They
that.
remember what Drew did.
No, because you
They gonna remember that.
because Tom
Was
did,
it 2
if
or 3
wasn't-
picks?
3. If
Okay,
it was,
thank you.
well, that's
You remember?
They remember.
Yeah.
You remember. That was just tricked him right on in there.
I remember. No, but that's the point of it. As this thing goes, I just don't remember anybody saying, "Well, man, his last game, Charles Barkley's last game, that was enough." That just turned. I mean,
Drew Brees, they
Shaq's
will say
last
that.
Game,
Drew Brees, they will say that, my brother.
that's
You
for
talking about
now.
basketball? We talking about football.
He's saying for now.
He's a quarterback.
You talking about his whole body of work?
No,
It's
put
not
on
going to
this.
be.
Okay, what are we going to remember?
3
Yeah,
picks.
man, Drew lost the damn time.
Man,
Well,
Drew.
where do you
He
rank
lost
Drew
to Tom
Brees as
Brady.
top quarterbacks of all time?
He's down the list for me a little bit.
What does down mean? 10, 15? Like out of 10? Out of 10.
He might be out of 10 for sure.
No. Drew Brees?
Yeah. I mean, you start with the GOAT.
You think it's statistics.
But I'm
well,
definitely
see,
thinking
that's
statistics.
Yeah, Gillie think it's statistics.
Yeah, but see, that's the point. Because what's happened is, in this day and age,
they're different.
It's just different. Dan Marino's 5,000 yards would be 8,000
today.
Absolutely.
The 5,000 he threw for in that one season.
Absolutely.
The way they did it then, so we are so stacked. I mean, for example,
you stacked at that position.
Matt Ryan is going into the Hall of Fame probably. Okay?
Probably.
So I'm saying because of numbers. Not body of work, because of numbers. There's a lot of guys who are going in because of numbers, because now that's all we're doing is throwing.
Phillip Rivers going in because of numbers.
Yeah.
But I think Drew Brees is a level above both of those quarterbacks.
Yeah, he is.
That's fair.
No,
I would
You know
agree
what I
with
mean?
that. But when you start talking about, I mean, that Mount Rushmore or whatever you're looking at, I mean, the names that come to mind to me:
Tom Brady,
Joe
Montana.
You want to go way back?
Yeah, I do.
Because you got to throw the Elways.
Yeah, you got to
throw the Elways in. You got to throw the Troy Aikmans in.
Troy Aikman in there.
You got to throw the Brett Favres.
But
see, you get going. You
see, to me,
I go Johnny Unitas. You know why? Because because he called his own plays.
What about Peyton?
Peyton Manning.
Peyton.
But to me, I put Drew Brees in front of
Brett Favre.
Absolutely.
I can't do that. I can't do that.
Only.
I can't do that.
That's a tough one for us.
To me, Drew Brees was a lot more disciplined.
Yeah. Now you're right about that.
That's true.
But Brett changed the game for a whole franchise. He and Reggie White.
I think he changed.
But Brett also had seasons where he had 26 interceptions.
Then he forgot all about it. He forgot all about it. See, the thing we love about Brett, Brett forget all about it and get right back out there and throw it again. He don't care.
And Brett was on his way. I remember Brett Favre's last game too. Right. He was on his way to a Super Bowl and he threw an interception.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. When they got him out the couch though, they went and got him off the couch.
Mm-hmm. But they definitely did.
And that's my Saints curse. You know, the Saints haven't been back since they did that to Brett.
And Brett is a national treasure because Brett, every political figure, every big name person that has helped us with this university comes from Brett before picking up a call. He's an hour and a half down the street. That's my dog.
Okay.
Yeah, he's a legend.
He is a legend. That's my dog.
But Brett also, this whole back shoulder fade, all that, Brett started that.
Wait, Brett Favre started the back shoulder fade?
Throwing in the coverage.
I don't think he knew where it was going. I think he just created that. Because we had a young Brett with Atlanta.
Right.
Yeah.
Brett used to tell him what Brett used to tell the starting quarterback for the game.
You ain't gonna say I'm just taking your job.
He said, hey, man, going out there and I'll be in there by halftime. Brett used to tell the starting quarterback. He ain't gonna be alone.
And Chris Hill was a Pro Bowl quarterback, by the way. That's the reason he got traded.
He was putting too much pressure on him. Yeah. Brett would roll around and go flat-footed and throw a bullet for 45, 50 yards on a rope at practice, and everybody was like, good Lord, goodness, he going to be in there in a minute. Yeah. And he used to tell the starter that, hey, man, go mess that thing up.
As a rookie.
Yeah, I've been there by halftime.
Yeah. What's the craziest thing you ever seen like a player tell another player? Was that one of them right there? Like as far as competing wise.
Charles Haley, the way he got motivated for the games
was
is
talking
about you.
Yeah.
So you're his teammate. You garbage.
Dion, you're nothing.
No, he ain't talk like that.
He did talk like that.
You are garbage. Matter of fact, you walk around here like Tarzan and getting ready to go out there and play like Jane. I don't even know why we signed you. You garbage. And he go out there and get 3 sacks. But he put you down to make you build, because he was trying to bring that dog at you.
Right.
But some of his teammates, that's the way Charles got down.
Damn.
But the defense, we knew what he was going to do.
Yeah.
He was coming off that edge, bringing heat at all costs.
Yeah.
But Charles is one of a kind, man. He was one of a kind. He talked that talk and walked that walk.
No, these are one of a kind right here. Mm-hmm. We were talking earlier, Orlando, the All-Star game. Mm-hmm. So they got, what hotel was that?
The Whitley.
It's a casino in the lobby. Only us.
Atlanta.
Only us.
I'm in Atlanta. I'm at the hotel. I come downstairs. It's supposed to be a 5-star hotel. charging you $1,000, $1,000 a night for the room, and they shooting dice
No, stop.
in the
lobby.
hotel.
Pull it out. Pull it out. Pull the phone out. You gotta pull it out.
Wait, was it all us?
No. No, you gotta see this.
And he said all us though.
I heard you. No.
It was
Oh,
only
doing the
at
dice, yes.
That's what I don't
No, no, no.
That's
The
what I'm
dice.
talking about.
No, but in the lobby.
Oh, no, the
Yes.
lobby. I'm talking about.
Everybody was in
Yes.
the All-Star game
So
lobby
ain't-
of the 5-star
So you
hotel.
mean it was one of those moments when I would walk out there and say, "Son, ain't nobody gonna say nothing."
Thank you.
See, that's what we do.
Thank
Right.
you.
Now I'm gonna
Exactly.
show Prime, and he can show y'all as I'm showing him.
Atlanta, right? You book a hotel, it should say 5-star hotel, right? Charging a nigga, I'm talking about damn near $1,300 a night for the shit I'm staying in, right? I come downstairs, and niggas is having a dice game.
Dog, that is unbelievable, man. Oh my God, dog.
Dice game at the fucking hotel. Only in Atlanta, man. You got some good
Dog, why we can't act right, man?
You know us.
I tell you what, only thing I seen worse than that.
is having a fucking dice game at the hotel.
Only thing I seen worse than that.
The shit you see in Atlanta.
When they had the
Upstairs, man. The nigga about to get shot over.
no, the only thing I seen worse than that is when they had the NBA All-Star game in Vegas.
Yeah.
I looked at that mess and I said the NBA would never do this again. I promise you. I ain't never seen nothing like it.
What
Dog.
was it?
Dog, it was mayhem. Every hotel, it was women with luggage just standing in the lobby, trying to get a room,
Right.
trying to get on to get a room.
Right.
It was chaos. It was. I guarantee you, all the big money folks in Vegas say, "Don't you ever let this happen again."
Right.
It was. I never seen nothing like it, man. I knew they would never go back.
Does it bother you? It bothers me.
Why does it bother you?
Because y'all got suites. If you at this hotel, one of you dudes got a suite. Why do we have
So you want to go get robbed? Right?
no. And they own
You want to go in their room
I
and get
want them to
robbed?
go in their room. They playing with their boys. I'm just saying, to me, there are levels of civility. And look, I ain't mad at nobody for doing anything. You know, much as we gambled on planes and this, that, and the other.
Y'all got it in.
But there's a place. And it seems like when we get money, we throw all the rules out because we got money. I mean, others do it, but it just seems like, keeping it 100.
Yeah.
It just seems like we do that. Mm-hmm. And for me, it's troubling.
But I tell you, I'm gonna take it a step further. It's the culture of the sport. You ain't gonna see that in no NFL game, no hotels. Y'all been to the NFL,
Right.
Did you see?
You know what? I was at that hotel, I think that weekend, NFL when down Atlanta. I might have been at that hotel if I ain't mistaken. It wasn't like that.
NFL don't. It's a whole different
wasn't like
feel.
that.
They're not having it. It's a whole different feel.
Well, okay, but hold on. So, okay, let me ask you this question. There was no NBA, nothing there. There was just people there.
There's the NBA
gathering
weekend.
The weekend. There's no oversight from the NFL.
That's,
My point
I know it's no oversight, but it's back in the day when Freaknik was Freaknik.
Right.
You said Freaknik, so who's coming to Freaknik? If you say NBA All-Star Game, what's coming to NBA All-Star Game? You say NFL, what's coming to NFL weekend? It's just whole different cultures, my brother. You know that. We can't sit up here and sugarcoat it.
NBA is a lot wilder than the NFL.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know, it's like the NFL.
But it's wrong.
They
though.
put different type of security in place
it's-
or
Yeah.
something.
No, it might be the hotel too. Because we was in All-Star at Chicago and we was in the Ritz-Carlton. Mike and them was in there. It was no like that. Spike was in there. Bob Johnson was in there. I was in. So it was like,
Yeah,
I didn't see none of that.
But they're not. But now you're making my point.
I'm talking about it's
Bob
levels.
Johnson and them
levels.
are not doing that.
Oh,
Spike
of course
Lee
not.
is not doing it. My point is, shouldn't somebody be saying, we don't have to do this here if we're going to do this? Because, see, we all gamble. You don't think Spike Lee gambles? Or you don't think, but why do we have to do it publicly?
I think
That's my only
I
point.
think it's different levels,
It's the
Jamie.
culture, Jamie.
And I think that's the culture. I think that was more street culture than it was more Bob Johnson,
That's
Spike
right.
Lee.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? So when you operating on a street culture aspect, Jamie, you're not worrying about no rules. There's no your rules is the rules that you make. So it's like We're coming here, we just going to turn this thing out. So, but once again, it's a level. We talking about the Whitley. We talking about the Ritz-Carlton. There's levels to this, to the hotel style. You see what I'm saying? So it might be that too, you know?
We're going to take a break.
Yes.
And when we come back,
I want some $1 million worth of game stories.
Oh, we gonna get it to
I
that.
need some $1 million worth of game stories.
gonna give you that.
I don't get to see my dogs, man.
We gonna give you that.
I hear him on the phone. You know where
We gonna give you that.
I want some real stories.
We gonna give you that.
Yeah.
all right, hold on, guys. Hold on. That's going to do it for this edition of 21st Prime. We're going to do a part 2. So Thursday, you get to catch the rest of this craziness right here on 21st and Prime. We appreciate you joining us.
Barstool Sports, baby.
Coach, this coffee is absolutely amazing. Our friends at Black Rifle Coffee, here's what I love about Black Rifle Coffee. You know, once you said you've had coffee, you've had coffee. No, coffee still can always be better. It can be more flavorful. First of all, log on to blackriflecoffee.com. That's blackriflecoffee.com. I want you to also join the monthly plan, because nothing worse than running out of coffee. But I want to talk specifically about Black Rifle and the development of better blends and brands. You know, they manufacture 5 days a week in Manchester, Tennessee, Salt Lake City, Utah, and they're constantly experimenting, trying to find how to make their coffee better. You know, and that's why I applaud Evan Hafer, who's the CEO, founded Black Rifle 7 years ago, and they have done so many amazing things with supporting our U.S. Armed Forces, Special Forces, you know, various contractors of the United States government. Not to mention they've given away, it seems like, millions of cups and pounds of coffee. That's what it's about. But we want you to log on to blackriflecoffee.com. That's blackriflecoffee.com. And remember this, sign up for the monthly club. Get yourself a discount. That's Black Rifle Coffee.
Yo, nephew, hand me that bar stool. You know what it is, and for what it's worth, you can catch me on the best corner 21st. Prime time, shine time, always in the game, never ever on the sideline. You know what it is, and for what it's worth, you can catch me on the best corner 21st. Prime time.